All right, round two. So, God, all right, back for round two of the Sims 4 Rags to Riches challenge. I honestly don't know why I'm awkwardly scrolling. I do that a lot with this game. Anyway, last time we left off with it, everything was gnome. They're entirely all on fire, and the house is falling apart. But at this point, I'm just gonna have to let them run their course, and once we get rid of them, we can fix everything. My goal at this point would be to probably finish building at least the basic house, if not building a little bit more, and potentially even building a spouse of some sort for my sim in this. So let's just maybe start trying to collect some stuff and clean it up. I've still got several hours of whatever is happening here. They're everywhere. They keep spawning terrible things. I repair something, they break it. What compelled me to kick the gnome last time is, I don't know. I've just never done it, and quite frankly, I was curious exactly what problems that would cause, because I knew it wouldn't end well. At least I get seeds for the garden. I can't build for a while at the very least. Just this is all it's going to be for several in-game hours. Is that our librarian friend? Sure, why not? Hang out with him outside so that he can't see this house. Or just go hide in the back room, because honestly, I don't blame you. This is the sadness that has become your life. And they will never stop watching you. Hi, I have angered the gnome cult. My house is falling apart, and who is this, and why is he just chilling in front of my house? Okay, bye. If he hangs around and listens to you this entire time, and he actually likes you, don't let him go.
Wax van Velk, Turinga Jubi. Emforia Hapiam, Ebeni Sikafush. May pick Yavara. Jabini Noe Yarmish.
Narskul Canafe.
I think this picture explains this entire playthrough so far.
Oh.
He just went in the house. He is in the house. And he just doesn't care. He just doesn't. Let's try reading. Let's see if that'll raise his fun. I mean, you're complaining about the trash, but you just sat down, so you're here. This one's a keeper. Keep him. How cute. What is happening? Yes, Harvest Day was awful. Yes, absolutely. It was the worst. Absolutely the worst. And now the fun part? I get to keep all the leftover gnomes. They just stay here. What is this? Oh, it's trash. Okay. They just stay here. So now I'm gonna possibly create a shrine for them just so they can haunt him forever. They get names too. Oh my god, yes. Oh, the perk of having one sim in a household, which will only last so long, and that wasn't even 800 bucks. That's not a lot. I guess I could technically sell the gnomes. But now, after the cult, I feel like he needs to join them in this cult. There needs to be a shrine to the gnome overlords. God, is that cringy. Oh shoot, I think I have to... Here we go. Okay, so he has to have a bed, a toilet, shower, sink, stove, counter, chair, and fridge. So everything appears to be in there. The only thing is, for that requirement, he does have to be able to, again, it's one of those where it says there should be a fee. In this case, for the college degree to begin it, of 1,000 simoleons. So one more day and he should be able to do that, now that I have all of that. I could sell some of the collectibles or some of the food items that I picked up, but there is also ones for like building a garden. So those will be good to have. Let me open this and put away anything that's like food. So he has them. What is that? That's a plant, isn't it? Yeah. Well, they're all plants. A flower. Put that away. I wish there was a place to store like parts, like upgrade parts. I've always kind of said that. And even with the addition of the work tables, for some reason, that's still not an option. So it just sits in their inventory, but I don't necessarily want to get rid of it because I don't know if I'll use it. Plus you can upgrade appliances. It's really just one of those things. Okay. Well, I might come up with a name for them once I start building the room for them. But for now, I just figured this one needs to loom over his head for some reason.
Pima. Whew.
Yes, you're uncomfortable because your bed's terrible. We'll upgrade all of that. I'm not sure if I'm going to go so far to make sure that everything is like the top quality stuff, but I will at least upgrade like the bed, especially because there will be the one for like familial stuff. So to get both Sims in one bedroom, like generally couples are. Please do not light the kitchen on fire. All of my Sims have a habit of doing that. Please do not do it. Do not do it. Okay, yes. So if I did that, he'll have a grand total of 20 simoleons, but that's okay. That will get me started. So again, we need to do this. Money, just making sure again that is interest steps for getting a job. Stuff. It is 1,000, so we're gonna set your money to 20 to pay that fee. So now he can get a job. Now, this being said, we are going to pick one of the standard careers so that he can level that up, because one of the goals is to level it up to 10. Because I'm bad at making decisions, I kind of just told my boyfriend, pick a number 1 through 21. Well, he did, and this is what we got. Now, it's a decently easier career for me to level, so I will go with it. I do feel that it will make things easier in some regard. We do need to get him an easel, which I don't think I'm going to be able to afford until tomorrow. How much is that? Yeah, so that will be starting tomorrow on the in-game. And that will get us going. Which actually, I might save some of these. I might not. I don't know. There is a couple collectible things that I may try to do later just because. That would be more of a future challenge. If I decided to reuse his house. For the most part, any other challenges I may do, I will probably create new households. You can have so many different ones, and you can kind of see the world grow with the different ones, or at least that's what I'm hoping. We'll see. Honestly, I might just have him start practicing magic just because we could. I can't talk today, and this is what I choose to do. That being said, that's just an extra little fun thing because I chose to make him a sorcerer, or spellcaster. I'm gonna say a different word for it every time, but that's not going to be any kind of requirement to anything. I might make my own little special requirement, something that I try to do because he's a spellcaster, but it's not really a part of it, since that is not base game content. Not too sure on that. This is probably my least favorite need. It's really super easy to fill once you have the Sima family, but before they have it, it's just kind of there. I don't know.
Ravobi, Sacronario, man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep them more like best friends, to be honest.
Travik, Bashen, Simone is Arrow.
Wafatab, Muchi Pichi.
I always find non-household AIs really
Sacronario,
weird.
manza.
They like to just stand
Muchi
in
Pichi,
random places
Yenabi,
sometimes before
Flemon,
interacting,
Shusha.
especially when you like speak the
Zerog,
game
weapon
like
arm.
that. I don't know. I don't get it. Like this. Like, see, he's just standing there. Like, what? It's like their AI can't figure out what to do. Now, how big do I want to go with this house? Like, yes, I'm going to start kind of small while I'm trying to get things in. There is a list of requirements for fully upgrading the house, but I did want to try and build his, start building the family, since that it takes so long. And there's a lot of different steps and requirements that go into like aging up the kids and things like that. I wanted to get that started. Enter steps for having a family. It just says I should have to have the starter home, so I assume that this is kind of the starter home. I would like to have at least a bigger bed though, and I will need at least a second bed, like a second separate bedroom. So I do need a little bit more. I need to get a laptop at least on this back desk. So that I can, actually I think you can do it from the phone too. Whoops. Okay. This is your little studio. This is really. Sit there for a second. In the back, completely in the back, unattached, because this way I can get it done now. Paintings will also help me make money faster, and it will also get him started with his career. But before we do that, minor break, intermission. Okay. Okay. Oh, the amount of times I can just put me making a weird face in one thing, like, it's gonna be great. I can already see it. But anyway, back to him painting, because this is what I have decided to subject myself to. I swear I've told him to put this book away 5 times. It's never gonna happen. I should just give up. Actually, sell that. And then create. Oof. I forgot that it costs money to do paintings. I really did forget that. Alright. Well, let's hope to at least make my money back on this, because I do need to raise this, because leveling his career is something that I need to do. Good, he leveled. Alright, first day of work. I think we're just gonna let him work normally the first day. Because we will at some point focus on the career. Really? At some point we will focus on the career. I will try to get him to work harder or make friends depending on what his social needs are, which I probably should do right now anyway. But I just... For now, I'm trying to get the other one started, so it needs some form of functioning. I'm not sure what this closet is. At some point when he has enough money, I'm just going to start building back here and move it forward once I decide a layout. I'm not real fancy when it comes to building houses, and maybe I'll challenge myself to be able to do that later. It's just certain things don't like to sit right, and it might be because I never turn on the cheat to like place objects, like move objects certain ways. I've heard that's helpful. I've just never really bothered, and I have so many hours in this game, so I kind of wanted to explore the different things you can do with it, and just feel like I'm getting more out of it because I love it and want more reason to play it, and I know there's so many things I haven't done. So now I just need a little bit more money so it'll let me adopt the child. Also, this bothers me at the sheer shape of it. This is where I've ended up. I don't normally do it this way. I normally do things very boxy, like very perfect dimensions, because it bothers me when it's uneven like this, but that's going to be the fun of this challenge. I could move it over, but I'm going to honestly rebuild everything once I have more. They're not separate rooms, and that's why it does not count as fully furnished, but it is considered a basic, like a starter house. It does have everything you would need, so I am allowed to go with it.
Yanifed.
Can he not get to that?
Genesee. Barpasa.
Okay. What if... crud. We have more than one of these. I'm selling one of them. We're selling the next one. I don't know. Okay. I think everything functions now. We're gonna find out. Oh, it does say I must pay for and host a wedding. Alright, fine. I'll spawn a spouse. And we'll go through their little falling in love. See, this is why I have the notes off to the side, because I will literally get everything wrong if I don't. Like, my memory is pretty decent, but since we're gonna do it that way and have to build a relationship and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and actually take this time to make that sim. So I'll probably cut and fast forward through it. So I'm gonna. Do I leave her autonomy on? I can, but she can't really make money, so she's kind of just hanging around until he's able to interact with her, I guess. So she can go sit and read for a bit.
Elfin!
Okay. What a romantic discussion. The career's gonna get a little bit of a back burner while I'm waiting on setting her up. But that's okay. She need to watch her exhaustion. I bought a couple of these things preemptively, but I don't want to forget, quite frankly. And I know what my next goals are. I think this should be enough to do their like wedding and stuff. So once I get them functional again, we'll start working towards that, shall we? Could you stop calling him, please? I didn't tell her to do that, but her autonomy is off. I don't follow? Is it because he's telling him to? Can you get out of my Sim's bed, please? Can you get out of my Sim's bed, please? Can you get out of my house? The what? Okay. Let's just have her play in the snow and stuff. I think I could probably start flirting, but he just left for work. We will do this somehow. We will do this. One sad, burnt veggie dumpling at a time. Alright, we're gonna try this. This should be plenty of
Arabeth Shanoy.
ability to do that.
So, pen trip. Me shepani. Hola. Fenjip Sanafish. Yabasain. Shipney. Cooknafish. Sikafus.
It
Winnie
didn't seem to
Fish.
go over
Septa.
horribly,
Bumina Fwina.
but
Meshka. So,
it's not like she
Shana.
took it as a flirt.
Shisna. Zopiga. Panabi.
Moosh.
Okay.
Zuma
That
form.
happened.
Famaya. Fwash. Don't Garo. Vanjib. Lemfian Zerpa. Lahoin. Spabim.
Ruthay.
I've not done this in a while.
Sibuna Torbo
But you used to be able to get them to flirt when it was back down like here.
Oh, Schwabi.
So what if I
Yeah.
what if you say yes? Okay, that worked. That worked.
Shuna?
Wave, go!
Literally stop.
Paza Essenoi. Frimpisha. Quaba. Abanu,
Aw,
Benesh,
Suwan.
Belorm, Quofa, Woonfik, Shraga, Nabisi, Ruthe, Frodema, Omof, Sikafoof, Wanafaj, Lika,
Oh my
Skalwa,
god,
Fateb,
why?
Enopa,
Luna?
Campe, Sulsul,
Mm-hmm.
Rabatsa Yibo, Snavara, Ibna, Rugi Payun.
Maybe Benay. Avinivis. Tobin.
Really? And then you just steal his seat. I don't.
Wifa,
Why?
Goyim.
Sabadabao,
Dabaste.
Parsipe Andrum Lire,
Okay.
Skulaplandi.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a
no
very awkward
celebrities.
encounter because
Gorge
he won't
botany.
go away.
Ref Siga Palachaba. Yanaba Yaflam Shusha.
Varobe Fina.
Shui. Ah, Arabe. Yay, boo. Crew.
Tuka? Oh,
Zambas Naya Flu Yamasani. Turful Perpanan. Kirasha Yabasani. Reba Ukinagantum.
Great, I don't care if you don't like her. She's flirting with him.
Lumazarba.
They're both flirting with him
Arvishu.
now. I don't.
Oh.
Ooh. Bausu Forbe. Jawada
Oh.
Plenty.
Sandy K.
Oh.
Murno Justin.
Holy no!
Huh.
Banza Rooney.
He doesn't want to show
Exapalu.
me the deep
Ruben
conversation.
Havoy. Sawada Nuloy. Kenda Zoomf. Narba Quarp.
So
See, I have a
so.
lot of things on here, so it just won't let me do it now.
Mwah.
Ugh.
Okay, it's not a complete boast. It did let me do that.
Our born to
Lovo
be.
Canathoy.
Why is she itching
Zabora.
like that? She's sick. to it.
Legenzo Sanush. Grash. Barbahoy.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Lampima. Oh, Mustish. Aragaba. Aragaba Yamful. Skim. Oh.
Okay, so that worked. That's what I was looking for.
Bye.
Oh.
Hello, were you bored?
Roll. Yeah. Zoi Brapani. Zanesso Duma. Pinkoba. Pinaruja Sapa. Hapiama Palachapa. Ebazrik Tombra Zam. Lampima. Ukinik. Safoyam. Fluma Palachapa. Kisapay. Neofloof. Cheflet Sacranario. Amsum Fataboy.
So
Fwash.
they
Tombra
can,
Bobcaro.
in fact,
Banji. Simona. Bila. Ooh. Rabla. Finosabat. Hanpei.
what? Where did she? That's not proposing.
Dizzy.
Ooh. Sabao. Ganim. Amfiasit.
Quoi? Oh, Kipuno de Roy. Doyum.
How romantic.
Kabla.
Oh. Hey, Lurvy Papa.
Now for the wedding. It didn't say it had to be a successful one. It said this had to be done formally. So it will be.
Hey.
The other guests are just over there. Decided they didn't want to be a part of this.
Lenore Suna.
Oh, oh.
This is just their default formula where
Fusa.
Dark Toibu. Jongi.
I will
Flabba.
constantly sit with that open
Sapdono.
too.
Quabe.
Amu.
Loki. Florid. Bomcaros de Samba. Eboe Sukinik.
Yibs.
Das.
Slick.
So.
Tender fish.
Literally, please get rid of that. I don't.
Yifka bumzoi.
Now,
Dag.
Galpa
I
fatep.
can't
Benopa campe. Var pasa esanoi flori.
really have them do the other stuff without putting in like a counter and such. But this is a park. I don't want to do that.
Minnesota Suburana?
Let's have them chill.
Arvini. Bushar Pumiao. Sistun Turib. Bifatow. Fastiglip Viva Day.
Dirishi.
Lempima.
Rinavu.
Fani dawi.
Ravobi. Sacronario manza.
Reserve.
Temp for boo.
Is that actually
Libahana.
Really jabit.
Then
That's not one of her
Hey,
default outfits. That's
Sparrow.
just whatever wedding dress
Simona
is
Sparrow.
on her.
Holy
There's a way to choose that too.
Kiss up. Cranny. Oh, Womberg.
So.
Oh,
Fani
so
dawi.
bizarre.
Rubara.
Sula.
Riba.
Bruna Boomilo.
Inigansu.
Tree. Dufflababdor. Homo. Sycophoof. Find a fashion.
Okay.
Snowbound Gowdis. Canathoy Marble.
Honestly, doesn't need to be super long. Now, before we continue, another minor break.